Well, the swim spa in essence is a very large spa, built to the same high quality as our smaller hot tubs. It's made with acrylic and on a fiberglass base. This gives it a very strong and very durable finish. Giving you 25 years before the warranty's up on the shelf, for instance. The other benefits for the swim spa is you can swim on the spot as you would run on a treadmill for as long as you can, without having to run an extremely large Olympic-sized pool in your back garden. You can. It makes it very affordable to swim and exercise effectively. You don't need to be a cross-channel swimmer to use a swim spa. It's adjustable. There's the 3 pumps and one of them is a 2-speed pump. So in those 4 speeds, you can either have them all on, 1 of them on, 2 of them on, or a combination of any. You shouldn't forget that there's a large part of swimming which is pleasure and is not all exercise. The swim spa is ideal as a plunge pool. It's a constant depth, so you don't have to worry about small children getting out of depth into the big end. And it's just easily available and ready to use all the time. The maintenance of the swim spa is pretty easy. You have a hard thermal cover on it all the time, so there's no chance of any dirt or debris getting into the swim spa when you're not using it, as there would be with a traditional pool. Also, because of the volume of water, the chemical side of things is easier to keep maintained as well. You're using less chemicals, which is obviously less money, but there's also an ozone generator. And the ozone generator keeps the level of chlorine you have to keep, or sanitizer, in your pool down to a minimum. So you don't have so much opportunity to stinging eyes and various consequences of having too much chlorine in your pool. All the evidence on heating spas and swim spas points towards it being cheaper to run the heating constantly on like a trickle system, and there's a baby pump which circulates the water continually, and that keeps the water temperature up to the desired temperature, which is very easy to set. A simple up and down button will keep your temperature where you want it, and that will keep your running costs down as well. As you can hear, the filtration is just cut in on the swim spa. This is a safety feature on our swim spa which guarantees that all the pipe work gets flushed out periodically and all the water gets treatment. If you didn't have this, there'd be a potential that if you didn't use one of the features, some of the water could stay in the pipe untreated. But this guarantees that the water in your swim spa is treated and therefore safe.